Hello again, piano teachers. I am so excited that you're here for the second video on our journey to the 100% conversion masterclass coming up in January. Now, it's been just a little over 3 weeks since our welcome party video, which is, to be honest, a little longer than I wanted. But there have been some shifts and some new ideas on how I want to roll out the masterclass for you all. And I'm so excited to discuss it all with you. So I will share more on that soon. In the welcome party video, we kicked it off with asking this big question. How can you double your impact without having to double your time? So I hope you've been reflecting on that, because today we are going to dive deep on how group lessons can be a powerful addition to your studio. One of the biggest shifts that you're going to have to make is understanding that group lessons isn't just about getting more students into a single session. Because I'll be honest, group lessons are actually about offering an entirely new level of value to both you and your students. Now, I know some of you watching this might still be on the fence, being concerned with valid questions such as, doesn't group lessons imply that my students are getting less personalized attention with me as the instructor? Or maybe it's the classroom aspect. How can you manage an entirely full room of students that are also of varying levels? So let's address those questions head on today. First off, one of the most powerful aspects of group lessons is in the name of group lessons. They're a group. Groups foster this unique opportunity for collaborative learning between peers, which can actually stimulate progress in ways that you might not expect. Collaborative learning between peers can be even more powerful of an influence than instructor to student. Let's dive a little bit more into this practice and how group lessons take practicing to an entirely new level. We know that practice is such an intimidating topic for our students, especially for kids that get really stressed out when someone is not right by their side. They want that validation that they are doing the right thing and they are practicing the right way. But when they are guided and shown the right tools and how to practice independently, they then become confident in executing at-home practice. Now, in case you're not convinced that group lessons is a great idea, not only because of the peer collaborative learning environment and learning how to actually create good practice habits, let me bring you back to a point that is fresh on my mind because of our costume recital coming up this weekend. Performance anxiety is a huge issue for students of all ages. In fact, there were actually 2 episodes released on performance anxiety from top-rated piano podcasts this past week. How many times have you heard your students say after recital that they thought they did okay, but it really didn't sound like how they played it at home? How disappointing does it feel when you put in the work and then the performance doesn't reflect that work? You know, as a piano teacher, that a good performance doesn't start at the recital. It starts months before that recital. Part of these months of preparation include performance practice, something that our students don't do nearly enough of before an important event. Performing well is a skill that is learned and developed. Group lessons offer students the opportunity to develop and nurture this skill set. So let's bring it back to the first question at the beginning of this video. Do group lessons mean lost one-on-one attention? Group lessons do not mean lost personalized attention, but they do require less personalized attention. Hold up, less personalized attention? I need you to hear me out and trust me for a minute. Your piano lessons with your students are all about setting your student up for success on their own, not with you. The personalized attention that you are currently giving your students is strategic and showing your student how to break down a piece and then practice that piece independently. Students need the room to explore what that independence feels like before having to take it home and do it by themselves. If done right, group lessons does not sacrifice quality. It gives them the tools to help them succeed at home without you. All right, teachers, here is your win for today. I want you to start thinking about that one way you could bring more value to your students' lesson in a group setting versus a one-on-one lesson. Start imagining what group lessons could look like for your studio, and specifically with your individual students in mind. Thank you for joining me today, and keep an eye out for the next video, because we're going to start talking about ways that we can make your group lessons feel and look seamless and fun, not only for you, but for your students as well. See you in the next one.